Hi, my name is Shamini Olson, and I am a speech therapist that is an expert in the area of stuttering. I work in my private practice, Hope for Stuttering Speech Therapy, with kids and adults who stutter. You may have a kid in your class or school who stutters, or perhaps you are just learning about some of the various things that make us different. This video will help you to understand stuttering a little more and what your job is as a listener. What is stuttering? True stuttering is when someone is talking and from time to time, words will get stuck and sound something like this if it gets stuck in that way where the word gets repeated. A sound can also get stuck like this, where the sound gets dragged out, or it can get very tight and stuck like this. For that moment, it can feel scary or uncertain for the kid who stutters because they don't know when that stuttering moment will end. It feels out of control. Does this sound different? Yes, it does. And sometimes different can make us feel uncomfortable and we are not sure what to do. That is okay. Let me share some things that I hope will help you to feel more comfortable. Your job is to be a good listener. How can you do that? Just act normal. Keep looking at the kid who stutters when they are talking or stuttering. Give them all the time they need to get the stuttering moments out. Don't fill in their words for them. And know that you'll get used to hearing and seeing their stuttering. The most important thing is not to laugh, imitate, or mock them. This is unkind and harmful. Stuttering is not their fault. It's natural and normal for them. This is just part of how they talk, and it's also normal that it varies. Sometimes stuttering will happen often on many words, and other times very little. For some kids who stutter, there are days that just feel harder to get words out, and other days that are easier. Listen to what they are saying and just keep interacting as normal. What causes stuttering? It is neurophysiological. That's a big word, but neuro means brain, and physiological is the body. The way the brain sends messages to the speech muscles in the body is working a little differently and sometimes sends messages that cause stuttering to occur. Stuttering moments can feel really tight or tense in the mouth or the throat. It's not caused from nervousness, but experiences with stuttering can begin to make kids feel nervous or anxious to speak. Every kid who stutters is different in the exact ways that they stutter, how they feel, and what their reactions are. Kids who stutter are just as smart as any other kid. Sometimes kids who stutter have other family members who also stutter, but not always. Out of any 100 kids, about 5 of them will stutter. Stuttering can range from some kids stuttering not that often and not feeling like it's that big of a deal, to stuttering occurring quite often and feeling like a really big deal for that kid. Sometimes when kids who stutter feel like they are doing something that is wrong when they stutter or embarrassing or something they need to change, they begin to do things to try not to stutter. This might be pushing harder, switching a word, using filler words like or like to get a word started or to get out of a stuttering moment. They might move their face or body, or even choosing not to talk. Trying not to stutter becomes the problem. Kids who stutter need to know that it is okay to stutter. This is just part of how they talk. They are not doing anything wrong. They are okay, just like they are. In speech therapy, we work on many aspects of stuttering as it can be complex, but we often work on allowing true stuttering out and becoming okay with how they talk and being a kid who stutters. There are lots of things that make each of us different. Stuttering is just one that can be easily noticed since it's happening when talking. Remember, kids who stutter are just like everyone else. Be kind and patient and treat them normal, like you would want to be treated yourself if you stuttered. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn more about stuttering.